Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have this beautiful neon breakers, one of my favorite succulent. It has these curls or waves on the tips of the leaves. Has a pretty kind of purple lavender color to it on majority of the leaves, but it's turns a very bright pink on the edges, especially when exposed to the sun. Now this one is grown in the shade, so you can see the pink is not as pronounced and it's more green. This one fell. My dog bumped into this one and it got damaged, but it will be back to new in a couple of months. And these are some of the babies that I harvested, also grown in the shade. I harvested from the mama succulent a couple of weeks ago. And this one has more babies underneath there. One thing I found out about this succulent is that it is prolific. It produces a lot of offsets. As you can see, produces tons of offsets. I have about 5 babies under there. It does grow from leaf. It does grow from seed, but I don't bother to propagate it from leaf. I did when I first got it till I realized that it gives off a lot of offsets, so I do not bother anymore. If you just twist the leaf back and forth, kind of move it back and forth and tug on it going downwards, the leaf should come off. This one is a little bit tougher for the leaf to come off compared to the chunky succulents because it's a bit thinner. But yeah, that's how you take the leaf off so you can propagate from leaf. But I prefer to just get offsets. It's easier and faster. Now this one is grown in the shade. As you can see, it is a baby from that same mama, same as these and that one. They all came from this one right here, and I have maybe another 3 or 4 medium-sized neon breakers, so it is an easy succulent to grow. I haven't had any problems with it. No mealy bugs or anything like that so far but I have been spraying it every once in a while with my methylated spirit, so I don't know if maybe that could be the reason I don't have any mealy bugs on these succulents, because I spray them at least once a month. So far I haven't seen any mealies on it, but I do know that this succulent hates being wet all the time and staying in the rain. You will get like a fungal disease or rot easily if you keep it in the rain. I water it once every 2 weeks when it's really dry. Our temperature here gets to about between 35 to 38 degrees Celsius, which is about 101 degrees Fahrenheit, so it doesn't get overly hot. So I water it once every 2 weeks, and in the rainy season I try to water it less, maybe once a month, so because the weather's not so dry, so it doesn't dry out as fast. Yeah, so I have this one exposed to the sun, the mama, and the other ones are not exposed to the sun. As you can see the difference in the colors, I use my methylated spirit solution, which is a 70% concentration, and I use 1 cup of methylated spirit to 1 cup of water, put it in my spray bottle, and I spray my succulents at least once a month. Or if I find any mealybugs or aphids, or if I find any spots that look like it's getting some type of fungal disease or anything like that, I go ahead and spray my succulents. And so far it seems to be working, even though I've noticed that I have root mealybugs, which I usually use insecticidal soap, and I put it in water and just dunk the whole succulent in there. And then I will later on, after taking it out of the pot, I'll just take it out of the pot, this pot, dunk it in the water, give it about 10-15 minutes and clean it off, and I will repot it after that. And that seems to work so far. So yeah, they seem to be growing quite really well. I have no issues with this succulent. It's one of my favorites just because of the kind of pink tips and the lavender bright color it has. I'm hoping for it to grow much bigger than this. I wanted to fill this spot, but I know by the end of this year it should be about this size, so it grows quite a bit. I have it in my 50-50 soil mixture, which is 50% greedy material, right? I put some on top here, and 50% garden soil, and that's what I use for my succulents, and they seem to be thriving. It is non-toxic to humans or pets, so you can grow it somewhere where kids can reach it or pets. It is non-toxic. Other than that, yeah, not a very complicated succulent as long as you keep it dry and water it when it needs to be watered until this water it when the soil is completely dry. I think that's it for this one. Thank you for visiting my channel, and I hope to see you again soon. Please don't forget to leave a like. I will be uploading more videos on my channel, more succulents, succulent propagation and succulent care. Some people do head chop this neon breakers to get more babies, but like I said, I do not bother with the leaf cuttings or head chopping because it's quite prolific and has been giving me babies. So I hope you try this succulent. It might not be an easy beginner succulent, but it's not so bad. So good luck with your gardening and good luck with your succulent planting, and see you again soon.